Hey, how you doing there? Henry Olsen here from Super Simple Guitar, and welcome to another 5-Minute Friday. Short and simple little lesson that you can take, make your own, and have a lot of fun with over the weekend. So today we're going to be checking out this Hendrix classic. And what I'm going to be showing you is how you can play this chord called an E raised 9, which is kind of really known as the Hendrix chord. Hendrix has his own chord name basically because of this tune, right? So that's kind of cool to know. And I'm also going to be showing you kind of like a beginner way that you could get through this, and also the bar chord way, and also how Hendrix would do it with his thumb. And the reason that you would use your thumb is that you can do these little embellishments with your pinky. It's easier to do on an electric guitar than it is on an acoustic, but you're gonna see how you can, instead of playing that big bar chord and releasing your pinky, you can use your thumb to get to those same notes. And that's how Hendrix would do it, okay? So I'm going to be showing you those variations of getting through this, right? Hopefully giving you some inspiration for tunes that you're already playing, right? Okay, so without further ado, I'd also just want to quickly let you know that you're going to get a free tab linked under or above this video, so it'll be easier for you to follow along. And I'm also going to link to other Hendrix lessons that I've done in the past. I've done a bunch of 5-Minute Fridays where I talk about the Hendrix kind of technique of using his thumb and you know, just these pinky fingers and the other fingers to create licks within chords. Okay, so when you go get that tab, I'm going to link to other lessons as well, and those also have tabs, so it'll be like a little Hendrix masterclass over there. Okay, or mini masterclass, or whatever you want to call it. Anyways, let's get into it now. So for this first chord, which is the E raised 9, it's going to look like this. Okay, so, and even if you're a beginner, you're going to be able to get this because it's not a difficult fingering, right? It's just going to be a new chord for your fingers to learn. So this is how it looks. So open E, 7, 6, right? 7, 6, 7, and then with the pinky, 8, right? And here's the clash. It's the major and the minor tonality clashing, right? Here we have a major third, and here we have a minor third. And then the two together really create serious dissonance. But if you play it like this, it totally works, right? Which is pretty fun to experiment with, right? So that's the first chord. And then the cool thing is that because this is an E, what we can do is we can play the open E and the high E up here. See that? So, and what I'm doing with my fingers after I hit that chord is I'm releasing tension, and that's muting out the notes. So it's, instead of, if you let it ring the whole time, it doesn't have that same punch that it has if you release, right? Then after that, the chord is a G. I like to hit those bass notes first, and then go into A, right? So one more time. Okay, so you can play the G here if you know your bar chords, and also if you don't, you're going to get a copy of my picture chord book when you go get that free tab. It's also going to be linked there. Okay, so you're going to get a bunch of stuff just by getting the tab to this. And that chord teaches you all about movable chord shapes and how to find them, how to modify them. A lot of really great information. I spent 4 months working on that book, actually. It was the hardest project I've ever done, and you can have it for free. So take advantage of that. 4 months of my life. Just download it in 1 second. Okay, so open E. Then you play that chord. G, A. Okay, so once you kind of got those two variations under your fingers, let me show you some cool little things that you could do to embellish these chords, these G and this A, in the bar shape, right? You could do things here too, but let's focus on the bar chords for now, okay? So what Hendrix would do is he would use his thumb to play this chord, right? So normally bar chords, you'll see them played like this, but not Hendrix. Also, if you want to avoid learning bar chords, just play it like this. I'm joking, don't do that. This actually took me a long time to get the strength to do this with my hand. My thumb, it took me months really to get this. So first learn your bar chords and then do this. But just so you know, instead of playing this entire thing here, what you could do is just use your thumb to get that bass line, so it's kind of, you know, outlining that root note, and then you can do these little licks. Right? So inside here, if you imagine this little box, you can remove, you can imagine this chord without these notes, without the 6th string, 5th string, and 4th string, right? And that leaves you with this, right? So because we can use our thumb, we can now finger this differently, right? Right? Our pinky isn't here anymore. Now our pinky is free. So that allows the pinky, I haven't done this in a while, my pinky's feeling a little bit weak. It allows your pinky to do all these little hammer-ons and pull-offs, right? So one thing that you can do is with the pinky, just hit that 1st string, 2nd string, and 3rd string. It's all gonna sound great, right? Another cool thing that you could do would be slide in. Right? So to get this note that I was first playing with my pinky, you could also use your ring finger to get those, okay? So I'm kind of improvising here now, but these are all things that you can do. Right? So if you're playing this, you could play around and try to come up with different combinations, right? Once you know where these notes are and different things you can do to modify them, then you can really get creative with it, right? So one more time, really slow. When I go here, now I try to do a little slide thing and then end with this. Then when I go here, I could try to do, right? Then go back, do it again. Try something else. I'm improvising now, but that's what I want to encourage you to do. I'm going to improvise a couple more times just so you can see. Now, you're not going to have a ton of time because it goes so quickly from the G into that A, right? So you're going to have to play around so it fits with the time. But once you kind of got this little idea in your system, you can use it anytime you're playing a G bar chord, right? So this lesson that I'm giving you now is going to be applicable to, you know, these chords with any different tunes that you're playing. Anytime you're playing a chord progression and you have this chord shape, you have this under your fingers, right? So use this tune to kind of practice these shapes, and then you'll be able to use them in other tunes that you're playing. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I hope that I didn't, you know, talk too much in this lesson. It feels like I maybe did. So I hope that I did. I hope you liked this lesson. Again, when you go to get that tab that's going to show you just the basic way of playing it, I'm also going to link to other Hendrix lessons that I've done in the past, and those are going to go into more detail about these licks and different things you could different things that you could do around these chords, okay? So do that. If not, then here's another video that is just like this one. Make sure to click on that, and that will take you to another lesson. We can keep hanging out. If not, then I'll see you next Friday with another 5-Minute Friday. All right, have a great day, have a great week, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.